Hi guys, welcome to Bubble Grape. This is Rachel, and today's video is going to be about tips and tricks for models at photo meetups. So I get a lot of questions from people about how to build portfolios and do it on a cheap budget, so meetups are great for that. So here are tips and tricks of how to make the best out of every meetup. You can't walk away, but I keep coming. The first thing that I think is so important for meetups is to bring outfits. The first meetup I went to, I really only shot in like 1 or 2 outfits, and that means you end up with hundreds of pictures in like 2 outfits. So you only really post 1 or 2 of them, or use 1 or 2 of them in your portfolio. So just make sure you bring plenty of outfits. The second thing is how to change during a meetup. So for me, I usually wear my hardest clothing to put on first, so like my skinny jeans or like a complicated dress. You can put that on first before you get to the meetup. So then during the meetup, when you need to change, I'll bring like a skirt or a dress so I can just take my jeans off really fast and not have to worry about, flashing anyone. Or if you're worried about changing your shirt, you can always bring an oversized shirt to change or wear a tank top underneath so that it's quick and easy so you can go from place to place and quick change. So when I choose to change at meetups, I always change when we shoot, change locations. So especially on Conquer LA, when we walk, we'll go to one spot, and as we're kind of walking to the next one, I'll kind of just stop real fast, change into my next outfit, and then go. And a lot of the times when you do this, you kind of feel like, oh, I'm missing out because we're at a new location, people are shooting, but you're really not going to miss out that much. It's going to be just a few minutes, and you're going to get more pictures, so it's going to be worth those few minutes that you stop to change. For makeup and hair, some people kind of go crazy on their makeup or their hair. I choose to go pretty basic because you can wear a lot of outfits with the makeup styles. And also for your hair, I always leave mine kind of down. If you have a restricting hairstyle, you have a lot of bobby pins, hair ties, and stuff like that, you can't really do as much. A lot of photographers love when models put their hand through their hair or they make their hair flow because it adds more motion to the picture. So I always leave my hair down, either curled or straight or just natural. The next thing is, how do you carry all of your makeup, all of your clothes around at a meetup? I use my swim bag, which is a huge Speedo bag, or you can just bring a backpack, and I just stuff all my clothes in there. I always bring makeup, powder, in case I start to get shiny, or if you work with one of the fire breathers, they basically spit oil, so your face is going to kind of look like you've been sweating for a while. So you can also bring that, and lip gloss and stuff like that. So the next tip is double checking. So a lot of the times in shoots, you might notice models will forget to take off their hair tie, or they might have something small in their teeth, and no one's going to notice it when they're just shooting through, their camera. But when you actually look at the pictures and you see your teeth, you might be like, oh, I wish that wasn't there. So just make sure you're double checking about your hair tie, about something in your teeth, or stains on your clothes. I know one time I had black stuff on my pants and I didn't know, so then I can't use any of those pictures because it kind of just looks weird. And they're going to be all over Instagram and all over social media, so just make sure you're double checking because it's going to be way worth the taking the time to check. So make sure you do that. Another thing that's really important at meetups that a lot of models might struggle with is actually getting the photographers to shoot with you, because if you're not as aggressive with it, they are just going to go to the models that are making it a priority to get people to shoot with them. So the best tactic for me was to find a place that I thought I liked. I would ask 1 or 2 photographers to come with me. I'd be like, hey, do you guys just want to shoot over here? And then once you grab 2 or 3 photographers, all the photographers will flood because they just kind of follow each other. So you can do that to help, get more photographers to shoot with you. Another tip is to don't be too shy. At a lot of meetups, you'll see models just kind of walking around, looking at the other models who are shooting. So just make sure you're asking photographers, trying new poses. I've done stuff where I just climbed up in a tree or do handstands on benches and stuff. So just do something that will kind of make you stand out. Another thing is, don't focus on just one photographer. So a lot of the times when you shoot as a model, you shoot with one photographer, so you're used to posing for one camera. At a meetup, you have 30 photographers around you, and you don't just want to focus on one because you want to get the pictures from everyone, because honestly, you don't know who's who anyway. You just see cameras pointing at you. So what I do is I kind of just scan down the line and pose at each person, and then I just go back through again. So it's just constantly scanning and moving and making sure that even if you're not looking at a photographer that's over there, they can still get a good shot because you're still posing and you're still you know, kind of in action looking at another photographer. And it keeps people attracted to shooting with you because that they know they're going to get shots like directly looking at you, because a lot of photographers love like have the eyes in the picture and stuff like that. So just make sure you're giving everyone attention. And then the last thing is, it kind of sounds like cliche and stuff, but have fun at the meetup. Because honestly, there have been times where I'm at a meetup and I'm so focused on getting my shots and making sure that I get as many shots as I possibly can with as many different photographers that you just like forget to just like chill out, like take a step to like by yourself or go just talk to photographers instead of posing the whole time. Because it is like 2 or 3 hours of shooting, which is a long time and it is tiring. So like bring water, like take a break every so often, and it'll really help when you go back into shooting because you'll be more like refreshed and stuff. So yeah, so these are 10 different tips that will help, and you can also find all this information on bubblegrape.com that if you would just want to read it or whatever, you can do that. And if you have any other questions about it for tips or tricks, or if you have tips of your own, feel free to comment or just send me a message and let me know. So again, this is Bubblegrape and this is Rachel, and thanks for watching.